Well, hello, good morning. Hello, world. Yes, I'm Katja from Germany, and I work for fellow human disco balls. That's what I call serial experts who really long to show all of their facets and bring all of themselves to the table to really shine and stand out. And I help them to do that with mainly writing, to keep it short and sweet. And I am very excited to be on board as a mentor again. Many familiar faces. Very thrilled to meet so many new, amazing people who are finally going for it this year. And my specialties are messaging and mindset. So I'm here all the way to support you guys, and hope that Kickstart will do for you what it did for me, which was get me out of massive overthinking. I'm a recovering academic. Raise your hand if you can relate. Everything needs to be really thoroughly analyzed, totally perfect before I allow myself to even go out there. And that has got to stop, because I believe the world is being run by the wrong people right now. And I think we need the educated empaths to step the fuck up. Am I allowed to swear here? I hope I am.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Katja Brunkhorst, copywriter and coach from Germany. Before SOMBA Kickstart, she ran a small agency with one-on-one clients, but she wanted to offer group coaching. Again, the topic of group coaching that would combine her expertise in literature, personal branding, and yoga philosophy. In 2 rounds of SOMBA Kickstart, she created 2 signature programs. Now she can combine all her passions in both of her online programs and make over 150,000 a year. I am bringing up Katja. Hello, Katja. So
Hi
nice
there.
to see you, Katja, and have you on here today and talk about your online business journey. You need to take us back. You were doing 101 and
Yes.
doing copy and websites with your husband.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I actually still am. And
Yeah,
that's
you still are.
what it-
Yeah, I know.
I still am. And that's what it took me a while. I'm slower than most. I take my time, right? And I finally figured out this is what I want to do as well as the group coaching. You know, I like to sing rock songs on a stage with my band. I like to host yoga retreats. I like to really get down on someone's copy or teach them how to write later on this year, how to write their own memoir. That's coming too.
Yeah.
And this year I finally founded my own little uni, because I come from the world of academia and universities, and I just was not happy there, let's put it that way, with the old school politics and hierarchies and the male bosses, what have you. And I want to help people come into their own more and show all their multitudes and all their facets. And that's what I'm very, very happily doing now.
Yes. And you joined Kickstart. What was the reason? You actually were in SOMBA before Kickstart existed. Yes, we have many of those. And then you came back to create your program. So how did that go?
Well, I was in SOMBA in 2017, before Kickstart, and I already loved the community. You attract amazing people. I love this vibrant international community of very, very clever women, right? But I really needed a more serious kick in the butt, and I needed that accountability and knowing exactly what to do every single week. So I took a SOMBA break for a year, and then in 2020, I just had to jump into Kickstart. And I was just so excited when I first heard about it, and was like, yeah, that's exactly what I need. Because I had this, group coaching idea already loosely in my head, like all the elements I wanted to bring to it, the result I wanted to get people, but how to bring it like into being, how to market it, how to find the right clients, etc. I was completely trapped in this, whole overthinking loop. And then I just went into Kickstart. I dove in head first, head down. I didn't look left. I didn't look right. I was just eye on the prize. Let's do this. And it was just amazing, right? It was 2020, and then Corona hit, and me and my little merry band of, I had 50 women in my group who were all amazing. And we really bonded. And get this.
Yeah. And you did amazing conversion.
I did actually. I had like 25% or something.
25%. So one-fourth of the women in your free 4-week course bought your next step.
Yeah,
wow.
I made $10,000 then and there.
$1,000, yeah.
Sigrun, you have no idea what this still means to this day, because it was finally the validation.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy for bringing all these weird things together. I just attracted fellow serial experts who also struggled with, putting a roof over the pillars that they were standing on, who wanted to bring all of the facets. And that's the people I still attract. And I just wanted to tell you, I'm in the middle of a launch right now. It's so effortless. It's a multiple 5-figure launch. I haven't launched for a year, and I think people have been waiting. And get this, some of the people in my program have done both my Kickstart programs already for free. And now they're paying me handsomely to do them again and longer. And that's the magic of Kickstart, because you create something that is so thoroughly tested, that's proven, that you co-create with your participants. So it actually really hits the spot.
You're answering some of the doubts that are coming up. I can even see that in the chat here around us. Like, how can you make money with a free 4-week course? And you just shared that. Even the people that maybe just participate for free and did not buy, they are maybe buying now.
Exactly.
Or, so it's like, it's you're building credibility, you're building trust, and your brand, obviously.
Yeah.
And you have participated twice. So you came back because you wanted it again.
Well, it's your fault.
It's my fault.
It's your fault. I just had to come back. I had this other idea, of a different idea. I just wanted to test drive. And again, the magic just happened again. And now both of these programs are much loved, and I've launched them both several times. And this year is the first time that I'm combining them in a longer 6-month container. My own little writing uni that you always told me I should. Do.
Yeah, let's dive a little bit into that. So you've created, you went twice through Kickstart. You created 2 4-week courses and obviously upsells. Did you upsell the same thing or a different thing?
Well, it's always group coaching with me. I'm a little bit like Jeanette. I love, I turned 50 this year. I'm super picky as well. I tend to become friends with my clients and hang out, and they come to my retreats and we become clients of each other and what have you. And they tend to come back and literally do everything I offer. And I love that small group experience. But now I realize I'm going to have to probably create several small groups in my little uni, because I said no more than 12, and it's definitely going to be more than 12. So that's very, very exciting. But guys, be patient, because it can take a while if you're like me. But that's also okay, right? You do you.
Okay. I also created many group programs. I think one year I ran 6 different groups, but that gets tiring too. So then I switched over to hiring coaches. But I want to come back to you. You created 2 free 4-week courses, and now you are combining them into one program. Just for reference points, people watching this, what are you pricing this 2 courses at together?
Right. So I just finished my behind the scenes secret, easygoing early bird launch, which brought in multiple 5 figures. It really blew me away. No ads, not even a sales page, nothing. That was priced at $3,000. And I'm letting in people separately into both programs, which are each 12 weeks now, because people have been telling me for years, it's too much material.
Are you selling the 4-week course separate, as
12-week courses, components, I call them semesters in my little uni now, and you can get in separately for $2,000.
Okay, so each course is worth $2,000, let's say separately, together $3,000.
Even more now.
They were originally free 4-week courses that you tested and created with real people. So that's the value. You're creating, just imagine what she just shared with us. If you can create a free 4-week course, you maybe make it longer afterwards, but you can sell it maybe for $2,000.
Absolutely. And I went up, slowly. Each time I launched, I made it a little longer, and the investment rose a little bit. And to be honest with you, I think is worth even more what I have to offer. And that is priceless. That confidence that you get by the results that you get people, and you realize what you have to offer. No, it's maybe not normal, And not everyone can do it. You got something special and you owe it to the world, sister, to get it out there, right?
Absolutely. And not price it at $197 like someone suggested in chat. No. Yeah. Oh, I love that, Katja, so much. You know, when I hear that people are selling their Kickstart courses years and years later, and maybe they have gotten longer or a little bit changed.
You can add stuff, like I'm adding tons of AI stuff because like you, I think, wow, guys, let's deal with this amazing topic. Let's get guest experts in. Let's look at, in my case, the combination of art, artificial, and also what I call artistic intelligence. Let's look at what makes us really human and how we can stand out with the help of AI. So
it's risky not to dive into AI. I was actually thinking about that last night. I had a little bit trouble falling asleep and I was thinking so much about, and I'm worried for women more than men because they tend to be more hesitant towards new technology. And what does that mean for gender equality?
Yes, exactly. Well, in my case, my husband is the one who is refusing to even look at it.
But, you know, I know you are a fellow gender equality, advocate.
I believe it. Yeah.
And there is a concern about AI itself, obviously, because it's developed by men, but also that women are not embracing it enough. What are your thoughts to that?
I can imagine. The whole problem starts at school. I've got a 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And I think the whole problem starts at a very young age. And if you look at universities and how they're struggling to find enough women still for the mint subjects, as we call them, right? Yeah. We need to start, even as mothers, leading the way, walking our talk and being role models. That's how we get them, I think. And in your case, you're doing the work for the older women, but I think all of us who have kids, I'm trying to get my daughter to use ChatGPT-4. She's like, make it stop, it's creepy.
Well, yeah, like you said, if you use it on a daily basis and your daughter sees you using it, you are at least planting a seed, even if it doesn't convert right away. Yeah. This is a technology to be embraced and not be feared. Well, we know that something bad can happen, but hey, are you going to live your life in fear or in possibility?
We're not going to be able to change. We can't stem that tide. And I do think we need ethics and stuff around it in place. I'm a philosopher, so of course I think about these things. But I'm like you, I tend to be optimistic and think how this could help humanity maybe. Yeah. Even destroy us or whatever. I don't think that's going to happen.
No. Well, and if it does, you couldn't do anything about it anyway.
Well, we're doing a pretty good job at doing that ourselves already. So
yeah, we're doing that ourselves already. But yeah, I just feel there was this phrase that came up for me, future-proof your life and business by being a part of this evolution. Don't fall behind. And I'm concerned about women not diving in and embracing it. So
I agree, but I think there's just this big need to talk about it. I think people need to be gently taken on board and just informed, right? Knowledge is power. And you're doing a great job at telling people, hey, you got to embrace this. And it's very, very true. I completely agree.
Yeah. Katja, I'm so excited for you that you have created these beautiful programs out of Kickstart and shown others what's possible, also with your high conversion rates. You can have a relatively small group in your free 4-week course and still have amazing results. Thank you for sharing that, Katja. You have inspired many. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.